This is the required BCPS training for parents for student device orientation.
STAT is the multi-year transformation of the BCPS system into a complete 21st century technology learning environment to prepare globally competitive graduates. This transformation is necessary to provide personalized learning to our increasingly diverse student population in order to prepare our students for future success. STAT is about changing the teaching and learning process. We've seen this positive change in 10 elementary and 10 middle schools who were called Lighthouse Schools. They began their journey over 2 years ago. Let's listen to the students, teachers, and parents share their positive impact that they've seen with teaching and learning. A key component of the STAT initiative is creating a learner-centered environment in the classroom. A learner-centered environment focuses on the areas of teaching, the space, and what students are doing in the classroom. In a learner-centered environment, a teacher is responsive to individual student needs. The device assists in that process by enabling the content to be customized and personalized and provides real-time feedback to the student. A second area of focus is using the physical space to support the instructional outcomes. Notice that the students have a large input into how their classroom is designed and utilized based on their needs. The classroom becomes a resource for students to master the standards in their content. The learner-centered environment focuses on students, allowing them to take ownership of their learning by having choice. Students are encouraged to collaborate in real-world learning activities and to use their new knowledge to create innovative products. The student's device is one tool that helps create this learner-centered environment. It is not the central focus. It is a resource that creates the opportunity for teachers to meet the needs of students and for students to take ownership of their learning. Let's look at the BCPS expectations for the use and care of these devices. Each student will be assigned a device along with a power cord and a BCPS issued bag. The device assigned to each student will be theirs to use throughout the school year. At the end of the school year, all students will turn in their devices to be updated over the summer. Students will be given the same device to use during the next school year, and they will use the same device throughout 7th and 8th grade. If students withdraw from the school, they must turn in their device and accessories, including the BCPS issued bag and power cord. Devices must be turned in if students are leaving the BCPS school system or transferring to another BCPS school. All devices have web filtering software installed. These web filters keep students from visiting sites that are not appropriate for school. This includes social media like Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. The web filters will block the same websites in school, at home, or at any other location, like a public library, McDonald's, Panera Bread, etc. Students are expected to follow the guidelines for using technology explained in the Technology Acceptable Use Policy for students. This includes student use of devices at school or at home. Students will receive instruction about being a good digital citizen. Digital citizenship instruction will teach students about safe, secure, and responsible use of technology. Students should charge their device at home each night to prepare for the next day. A full charge will take 2 to 3 hours. Power cords should be left at home, and because there are not enough outlets in each classroom to accommodate every student charging his or her device. This will also avoid cords in the classrooms that could create a tripping hazard. If students forget to charge their device at home, there will be a few charging stations that they can use, but the effort should be made for them to charge their devices at home each night. When students transport their device, it should be placed in the BCPS issued bag. This includes transporting the device from home to school, and class to class. So it should not be tucked in their book bags like a textbook. The BCPS issued bag is intended to hold the device and its accessories only. This will keep the device from being damaged. If the device and bag should not be decorated or altered. This will help increase the life and usefulness of the bag. Each device can access the internet using an Ethernet cord or a Wi-Fi connection. There are tutorial videos students can access to help them with connecting to the internet at home. We'll review how to access these videos shortly. Baltimore County Public Libraries have the BCPS wireless network available for student use. So the Solace Point branch will also have BCPS network, or the Arbutus branch, or any other branch that you might be able to get to. Many local businesses offer free Wi-Fi access that students can access. Remember, the web filters on the device will still block the same websites outside of school as they would in school. So they can't go to Facebook or Twitter or YouTube even at these locations shown here. There are tutorial videos available on each device that students can view to help them with using the device, including how to connect to the internet. So if you open up the device and turn it on and go to the Internet Explorer web page, the first thing you will see are these videos that are housed on the device, so they can see them even without accessing the internet or getting onto a Wi-Fi connection. And they just click Learn More underneath the device picture, and there are a host of videos on things that students may want to watch to become more comfortable using the device. So, accidental damage is covered under the BCPS policy. The warranty does not cover intentional damage or vandalism. Vandalism includes throwing a device, striking the keys, or modifying the computer settings, which will cause internal damage. In the case of vandalism, a police report will be filed and the replacement device would not be covered by BCPS. When reporting any damages, students will first be asked to write a statement for the school administration. The administration will review the statement to determine if the damage is considered accidental or intentional. If the damage is considered accidental, then BCPS will issue a new device to the student. If the damage is considered intentional, then the administration will hand the situation off to the school resource officer. Now the situation will become a police matter. Student safety is our top priority. If a student is approached by someone and feels threatened, then he or she should hand over the device immediately. The device can always be replaced. Devices that cannot be located for 24 hours are considered lost. There are no mysterious losses, meaning it needs to be reported as lost or stolen. In the case of a lost device, a police report will need to be filed. When a device is stolen, it is important to call the police as soon as possible. When the student returns to school, he or she would need to write a report or a statement for the administration, just as they would if the device was damaged. Then the administration will give the school resource officer the statement, and the police will handle the situation from that point on. As we mentioned before, there's no mysterious loss. All missing devices must be reported to the administration and the police. Each BCPS issued device has tracking software installed in the event it is lost or stolen. BCPS can only activate the tracking software after a police report has been filed and the report number has been given to BCPS officials. The tracking software only provides a physical address where the device is located. The tracking software does not turn on the built-in webcam and can only be turned on after a police report has been filed. So say something, you think it's lost in your child's room, we can't turn on the tracking device to find that. And we're also not watching through the webcam. So knowing that will also make you feel more at ease, but also know the importance of the police report and trying to locate the device. Student devices will not be distributed until a parent or guardian has attended the device orientation training and has signed the agreement. Our goal is to hand out the devices during the first 2 weeks of September, but only to students whose parents have been a part of this presentation and have signed the contract. If you are watching this presentation on your own time, not at back to school night or not at any other parent orientation in the school, then we're asking that you go to the following website, type this in as the web address, and complete the survey. At that point, you'll be able to say that you watched this presentation, and that you can come in after that point to visit the school and sign the agreement. Of course, if you're in the school building and you are watching this narrated presentation within a teacher's room, then you will be able to sign the contract tonight.